There once lived a girl from the streets of LA. She found herself dead in an alley one day. Beaten and bruised from her head to her feet, once a straight-A student, now a statistic to the street. Such a beautiful girl with so much life ahead, never thought when she grew up she'd have to settle for dead. She had dreams to change the world, and at the age of 15, her life was ended by the hands of a paranoid dope fiend. Now, as the story unfolds, there's not so much as a sound. No concerned parents, no police searching the town. Now, you would think this tragedy would come as a surprise, but it was a series of events that led to her demise. See, this young girl, she led a double life. High school student by day, drug-crazed prostitute by night. And if you lay down with dogs, you gon' get up with fleas. But the thought only crossed her mind after she got off her knees. Her motto was that she aimed to please, and they got what they wanted as long as she got her cheese. Performing stunts for blunts and giving head for bread would have to do for now, because it was keeping her fed. No one cared to pay attention to the tears that she shed, so she turned to the streets to dead the thoughts in her head. And when she took that first hit, the whole world disappeared. She exhaled her frustrations until the air ran clear. And though she thought she can control this thing called crack, that undying urge soon landed her on the track, chasing a high that for her would never come back. She figured school was a waste, so she just up and quit, cause all she cared to learn was where she would get her next hit. She met a man that claimed he was a vet in the game, claimed he could prepare her for fame and add meaning to her name. She didn't know if what he was spitting was true, but shit, he looked like money and she wanted some too. So she stroked his ego until her plan was set in stone, so he would trust her enough to leave her home alone. The time finally came and she was ready, no doubt. She cracked all the safes, took the guap, and rolled out. But little did she know, dude was far from a fool and had hidden cameras placed in every one of his rooms. So, needless to say, baby girl was doomed. If she was going to make a move, she needed to do so soon. She was just doing what she knew in order to make do. But this time she bit off more than she could ever chew. Oblivious to the severity of what was coming her way, she copped some more blow and went on with her day. A call came through on her phone, and her legs froze in place. She saw the name on the screen, and the life left her face. She collected her thoughts and picked up the line with hopes the dude would forgive her this time, but reality hit when he parted his lips and sentenced her to death. She begged him for mercy and offered to give him whatever she had left, but she was far too late and it was all said and done. She had no choice to prepare for what was yet to come. So she took as many hits as her heart would allow and watched her troubles float away in the form of a cloud. But her confidence dwindled and paranoia set, and she took a deep breath and wiped away her sweat. Every noise she heard made her heart skip a beat, and though she dreaded her next move, she knew no one gave a fuck whether she lived or died. So she had nothing else to lose. She said a quick prayer and took a deep breath, and everything else was a blur. And to think, baby's life was ended by the hands of a dope fiend that turned out to be her. It's the trap.